Okay, 59 degrees, 42%, 76%, yeah. Who shot my monitor? Oh fuck. Yeah, this place really needs a lick of paint. Oh well, welcome back to Critical Rocket. Still kicking around the old mining asteroid base here, just having a look around at the control room, if that's what you can call it. Yeah, it's very premium. You pay a lot to have access to this hangar, and here's one of the most premium aspects of it. We're gonna get some people into put some paint on it and fix the squeaking. But yeah, premium. Anyway, so have a drinks cabinet as well. So today I thought, we had a look at the Retaliator last time. Let's have a look at the Freelancer. The Freelancer was, ignore that over there. The Freelancer was one of the first of the big ships, I believe, to be added to the game. This is one of the variants. This is not the standard Freelancer. This is the Max. The Max is a bit more heavily armed, and I believe has a much bigger cargo space. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at the size of that. It's got 4 of those things. I don't even know what they're called. Probably like big huge bastards. And it's even got missiles. It looks like it's got a missile for every occasion as well. What the fuck? Yeah, that's gonna cause some damage. I mean, it's not like the Retaliator's torpedoes, but shit, you don't want to get hit by something like that. And you got some pretty impressive engines here at the back. I imagine all these bits open, open up and stuff that redirects the heat source, the flow, and all that shit. Like jargon, flight jargon shit. Would say look at nice spaceships, and this is very cool looking. I like the blue. I really do. Not that it's my favorite color or anything. If anyone's seen the advert for it, it was voiced by, I believe, Lance Hendrickson. He's been in a lot of cool films. So obviously, probably one of the most recognisable for a lot of people's Aliens. He played the android bishop in that, so that was a nice touch. So these things actually rotate. I wonder if there's like a gunner inside who controls that. Or maybe they're automated, who knows? Not quite sure. Sensor package? Who knows? Maybe. So you get in through this section, which has a nice little animation. Getting inside. And we'll go from the back to the front, since it's not large as in like the Retaliator and what you can do, it's just large as in it's a cargo hauler, so it's got a huge space. For carrying lots of various types of cargo for making money in space. So no fiddly buttons on this one, like the Cutlass. I'm never going to leave that one down. So nice and simple. You got the ramp that folds out there. It's a nice touch. Does it actually make contact with the floor? Is it? Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll say it makes contact with the floor. There is a turret, as you can see at the back there. That points of way. Unfortunately, there's no functionality. It's like, oh, I can access the turret. No, that's just the door. So unfortunately, I can't give you the turret view because it'll just keep opening and closing the bay door at the back. One thing I was like, access it. I really like the animation on that. It's a minor thing. It's a stupid thing, but it's just really nice. Just a lot of attention to detail that they put into every ship. Which is, probably one of the reasons it's going to be 100 gig on launch, at least, probably bigger. So, just a weirdly reflective surface there. This is an airlock, I believe, for I guess docking with other ships in a 0G, in a vacuum environment. So there's a few warning things here. I like. Again, they're sort of emphasising the fact that it's got a bit of age and used to it. This vessel. It's discolouring on the metal, the sticker's looking a bit worn down. That's the ladder apparently. Again, like the turret doesn't quite work. And this is still glitchy on the inside. This is really annoying. It's not me moving it around and causing it to do that. It's just it does it of its own accord. So this is where most of the crew will be, in flight, if not all. So these, not quite sure what these are. These may in fact be the controls for the side guns, maybe? I don't know, it could be one of the people up front, but you can sit on these. Get it right, there we go. So presumably these screens will have all kinds of information on them for when you're in flight, and yeah. It's all ripply. Weird. Obviously these are just placeholders, that's why they're they're not particularly high-res images. They don't need to be, obviously, at this point, until they want to actually have them function in game properly. You got some overhead stowage over here. You got your space toilet. There you go. No, always gotta have your space toilet with your. I assume that's your flush, I guess. I can close that. Bit of privacy going on in there. You got your beds, which these are actually kind of cool because the little curtain sort of moves over, and when your character's lying down, hey, that's nice. I like that. It would be nice if you could actually look around at this point, but unfortunately your character just kind of lies there motionless, so you can't sort of have a look around from that perspective. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, both sides of those work, and you can access the top bunks as well. Apparently, if you fiddle with it a bit, you can get up there. So yeah, there's plenty of spaces for the crew to sleep. You can use these as well. Maybe these will function for like this doesn't. Is that right? Is he sat in that correctly? I don't think he is, because I can actually. No, he's not. He's actually passed through the seat. So it's just. Oh, ouch! Fucking smack my head on that. Right. So that's a minor thing. Just ignore that. It's alpha. So if we try one of the co-pilot seats. So with that, here we go. And yeah. This is how you'll fly. Honest, it's for the hardcore. I'll admit that, but pilots who really want to give themselves a challenge. So let's. How you doing there, buddy? Yeah, look at him. See, he's got that vacant expression on his face. It's just, oh fucking hell. Okay, so that aside, we're in the control room then for a second. Yeah, so it's a cool looking ship. I know a lot of people have referenced it as having a very Firefly vibe about it, which is kind of unmistakable. I mean, like, the profile of the ship does have that definite influence going on there. Again, it's going to be great for those players who just want to be the Han Solo style smuggler, trying to make a living in a dangerous world. A dangerous universe with all kinds of creepy aliens that need to be shot in the face at first contact. And there we go, there's the turret. Which, that's quite nice. Pity you can't get in there, that's cool. But yeah, so the Max has this blue and silver paint scheme. I have no idea of price. It's probably not cheap. You're probably looking at least $100, if not more. I mean, if the Cutlass Black was $138, I'd maybe add another 20 at least on top, if not more again. So you can see those engines a bit better there. Let's see if we can. So even the inside of the engine is like really detailed. It's so cool. As much as I rag on the game for price, it's not like they don't put the work in. The models do a fantastic job in the CryEngine. It does put into perspective certain other games that I won't mention by name that could do better with the CryEngine but choose not to. And yeah, it's kind of a pity that he's glitched through that chair because he just looks fucking ridiculous. His legs are through the floor. Can we? Yeah, okay. There's his feet. Hello. Yeah, I think they've changed something because this is the public test universe again, so there's probably something wrong that they've changed and it's not perfect. But at least we can get in and out of the ship, so. Yeah, so again, field of view seems quite decent. Again, because it's not really a combat vessel, it doesn't need a really wide field of view, and you're going to have a crew on this, and remember, you won't have to have other players with you. You can hire NPCs who will man the gun positions, or they'll, I guess they'll perform tertiary actions. I don't think you can get them to fly. At least I don't think if they could, you wouldn't want them to, because that would just be suicide probably if you get tapped by another player, or you're in a particularly dangerous flight. But yeah, it's a cool ship. It's the first one that's aimed purely at a non-combat role, really. That I think I've looked at. I mean, yeah, there's the variants of the 300 series, like the racers, and there's certainly the Mustang racer. But this is the first of the large vessels I've looked at that is built more around just trading and buying and selling commodities than just going out there and looking for a fight like most of the other things. I mean, even the Retaliator is built just to blow shit up, and obviously all the fighters are primarily there for escort duty or going on the offensive. And this, I mean, it's not to say that it couldn't go on the offensive, but it's, you know, that isn't what it's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be just making you some money. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of plays with this day one, when the alpha version of the test universe is actually there for everyone to connect to and fly around and yeah, trade, buy, sell thing. That's another game that went horribly wrong. So yeah, let's get a nice perspective here. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. Just notice the heat haze effect that's coming up from the grates in the floor. Ah, shit, this video's going to go on too long if I just keep looking over the detail. So, once again, thanks for watching everyone. Chris Gorkett signing out.